Boxing truth here. Oscar De La Hoya is doing his best to promote this fight against Canelo Alvarez and Liam Smith, taking it to another region, the Texas region, in Cowboy Stadium, trying to create even a more of a bigger atmosphere compared to a Vegas venue. Cheaper ticket prices, the average boxing fan could actually go and attend this fight. And De La Hoya is saying that Canelo is fighting the best 154-pound champion in the world today. And Liam Smith. I didn't agree with Oscar in that statement. I don't think Liam Smith is the best 54-pounder. But it is debatable. I mean, no champion right now is that established. You could make an argument for Lara, but from what I saw in Lara's last fight, I felt he lost to Matarosin, so I don't rate him that high anymore because I felt he lost his last fight. Though I felt he got a gift decision. But the other champions are not that established. Jamal's had a couple of defenses. He has a solid win against Trout. Jermell won a vacant strap against John Jackson. So you really can't make a huge case who's the best 54-pounder in the world. You can make an argument for Lara because of his position on paper. But to me, he lost his last fight. So Canelo going into this fight is going to be an overwhelming favorite. He was talking about other opponents for this assignment in September. Talked about Triple G a little bit. Trashed him. Continues to trash him, saying he hasn't fought nobody, even though he's blatantly ducking him right now by vacating his title and making excuses as to why the fight didn't happen. He also said that he's not interested in the Arislani Lara rematch. Confirmed that. So pretty much the Lara fanboys could put that to bed. Canelo has no interest in the Lara rematch because Lara's a boring fighter. He doesn't come to fight. He's not interested in chasing a runner down who's not going to come fight. Doesn't want to give the fans a boring fight. So he opted to choose Liam Smith because he is going to come to fight. And that is the case. That is the truth. Liam Smith is not going to be running around in this fight. He's not going to be hard to find. He's actually going to try to walk down Canelo and try to fuck him up. He's going to try to beat him down, break him down every round, and he's looking for a stoppage as he's aware he's the B-side in this promotion. Canelo's the star, the pound-for-pound player, and a win over him could put Liam Smith as the top dog at 154. So he's going to come in looking for a knockout. And I was watching some of Liam Smith's past fights, and he looked pretty good in his last fight. He looked pretty sharp. He's got a very good hook to the body. That's his best punch. It's his money shot, the left hook to the body. He's going to have to use that against Canelo, see if he can break him down like he says he's going to try to do. But he wasn't in there with much in his last opponent. Handpicked the guy. He wasn't shit. Montenegro fighter, wasn't strong enough, couldn't withstand the pressure of Liam Smith. Liam Smith he's a durable guy, strong. He's a walk you down type fighter, high guard, not the most athletic. He does have a solid jab. He's got a very good hook to the body. He looked pretty good his last fight, considering, of course, the opposition wasn't the best. But I expect a good action fight. Liam Smith is going to be, he may not be the best 54-pound champion in the world today, but he's a champion on paper, and he's going to be the biggest, freshest guy Canelo has fought at 54, probably since Trout. I mean, Kirkland was done. He had nothing left when they fought. Angulo was a shell of himself when they fought. He looked like shit. I mean, Canelo looked tremendous, but Angulo looked like dog shit in that fight. He looked like he had nothing in the tank. Got a close win over Lara. And Cotto was an older fighter, a little smaller, doesn't bring the size and physicality of a Liam Smith, but Cotto is a more skilled fighter. So Smith is going to be the youngest, freshest opponent for Canelo at 54. This is most likely going to be Canelo's last fight at 54. It's going to be hell to make that weight for him. He hasn't made that weight in 3 years. He's gonna give it a shot. Fight at 54 one more time. It will be a good fight for however long it lasts, but I don't see Liam Smith having the speed or the firepower or the defense to really break Canelo down. He's bigger, he's taller than him, but I'm not sure if I don't think he's stronger than him. Canelo, to me, is the much harder puncher, the much more skilled fighter. And Liam Smith is very vulnerable to shots up the middle, especially with a straight right hand down the pipe. And also the right uppercut, which is one of Canelo's money punches. Canelo's going to look very good in this fight. Be interesting to see if Liam Smith could withstand some of the combination, speed, and power of Canelo. And he's going to have to deal with some head movement encounters, which can make it hesitant for him to really be at his best, to really perform very well, as he's going to try to walk Canelo down and see if he can overpower him. It'll be an interesting style matchup. It'll be a fun fight because of the styles of the fighters. It's just, you would just wish it wasn't on pay-per-view. But I expect a pretty good win for Canelo, an explosive win even. He might even, it's possible he can get, Liam Smith's tough. He's durable, but he's gonna get hit a lot in this fight. It's gonna be a question if he can take Canelo's power. But I see Canelo breaking Liam Smith down over the course of the fight. And Liam Smith is right. It's not gonna go 12. He thinks he's gonna break him down, but it's gonna be Canelo breaking Liam Smith down. And then Canelo looks to move up in weight after this fight. He stated to the media he's going to have a real fight at 160. He's going to fight a true middleweight for his next fight, possibly in December. However, there are rumblings that maybe Antonio Margarito might get that assignment. It would make sense in Mexico to have that fight because of Margarito's fan base over there. It'll be a big fight financially, but it'll be a joke of a fight because of Margarito's position in boxing right now. He looks like shit in his last fight in a tune-up. Got knocked down even. And but Margarito's gunning for that fight. I think he fights sometime soon. Hopefully it's not Margarito. Hopefully it'll be another opponent. Perhaps a Billy Joe Saunders on HBO. That'll be a very interesting fight, a dangerous fight even. I'm really not too sure if that fight would happen. I'd be surprised if Golden Boy pulls the trigger in a Billy Joe Saunders fight. But it is what it is. Canelo's fighting Liam Smith. De La Hoya is doing his best to promote this show, talking about 80,000 fans attending this fight, perhaps that type of capacity crowd. I think 80,000 is a stretch. Maybe 30, 40,000 is more realistic. You can't underestimate Canelo's star power. He's done some big-time numbers when he's fought in the state of Texas before, but 80,000 is a stretch. But it's a solid fight. It's not a shit fight, as some people say it. Just not the fight people wanted. But it won't be a boring fight, that's for sure. And hopefully Canelo will step up to the middleweight division after this fight a true 160, may even fight Billy Joe Saunders. Not only is he talking shit on Golovkin, he's ducking him. He's possibly going to steal one of his opponents in Billy Joe Saunders. But I'll be a little surprised if Golden Boy pulls the trigger in that fight against Billy Joe Saunders later this year. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.